go live. I got to click on the thing. Okay. Right. Sorry about that, chaps. I didn't realize I had to actually like click on the thing. Right. Okay. We will now start your regularly scheduled programming.
It's great to be born inside the hive. The suffocating warmth makes you feel alive. A little pod where you can thrive. Now we're live from Zebulon 5. Make sure you have your Mukomax. Maybe you can afford some after tax. For chewy custard we do strive. And now we're live from Zebulon 5. We keep mining the slop to come out on top. The mines, they are deep. You get no sleep. The elites are worried about trust, as into you buttocks they thrust. Don't you worry, they have no lube. You can be distracted by the tube. Let Fist and Aaron soothe you. Sweet dulcet tones to wage to. The laughter will help you thrive. We're live from Zebulon 5.
Welcome back, gentle listeners. It's finally working. I'm not getting feedback on the thing, the little circle going up and down. That's very, very disturbing. Oh yes, we're live from Zebulon 5. Despite technical difficulties, the Eternal Boomer strikes again. Yes, this is a special live episode of Clown-Based Lifeforms, just for you all. You know, right? Artie's not streaming tonight. And Artie and Fist isn't on, so we thought, we'll reach out and touch all of you on the special alien nodule, right? And which we've heard a lot about recently, right? So make sure your nodules are nice and perky. Relax with a nice can of chewy custard Mucomax. Might I recommend the new fentanyl flavored Mucomax? It's not only chewy and delicious, but gives you a warm sense of the void as well, right? Perfect for the slop mines of Zebulon 5. How you doing, Aaron? You all right, mate?
I have to say, the Mucomax is very good, especially the fentanyl flavors.
Yes, we made that one especially for you and the rest of your, clade, really, I guess is the way we sort of think of you, as that sort of genetically engineered slave population. But you, of course, Aaron, you're very, very special, right? All of your kin are down in the slop mines working away, but you have been elevated. We have decided, in fact, that you are going to be part of the advanced ambassadorial team to Earth, I believe they call it. That lovely planet that, you know, we're just, I mean, they're looking so delicious, right? Have you seen that planet? It's looking very, very thick. And it's just floating out there in space, letting its ass hang out. It's basically just begging to be invaded. Like, really, if you think about it, you know.
Well, it's an honor, your worshipfulness.
Well, it will involve an awful lot more work, but no extra pay. But as a sort of, you know, as a member of the Zebulon brand family, as a team player, I know the prospect of doing tons more work for no more pay, but for a vague promise of advancement in the future is exactly the kind of thing, exactly the kind of incentive that you will respond to. Isn't that right?
No extra hot pockets this week.
I'm afraid not.
That's fine. I love it. I love it here so much.
However, if you do a good job, we will give you a voucher to have one part of your body removed for free.
Oh, joy. I'm assuming that doesn't include the nodule.
No, I'm afraid not. As you know, we have been doing a bit of a sort of like a slimming down drive here at Zebulon. I mean, not us, obviously. I mean, you, right? The workers, right? Like, you know, a reconciliation. We like to call it. So we are encouraging workers to remove non-necessary parts of their body and donate it to our new cosmetics line, which we will, of course, be using to make ourselves look more like the Earthlings when we invade. Now, you may give up a finger, foreskin, you know, some genitalia, a couple of fingernails, right? But they will all be returned back to you when you get your special Earth-made skin suit. Aren't you happy about that?
I love it here.
Of course you do. What's not to love? You've got a pod to call your own. You've got that small Indian boy to practice your rage on.
Can I get a new one? This one's kind of worn out.
Bro. Aaron, I had no idea you were such a beast. Goodness me. Oh, Bora Sanjeev. Oh, dude. So yes. Welcome everybody. Please do if you want super chats, please donate to the Ko-Fi. We're not monetized, so it's a bit, you know, you gotta do it through the Ko-Fi. We will be checking the Ko-Fi, however. All donations will of course go to myself and Aaron, you know, for you know, sundries, incidentals, alien reconstructive surgery, you know, cans of Mucomax, or possibly it'll be siphoned off into a large NGO that will be used to destroy the entirety of Earth. You just never know. You just never know.
Don't forget the Hot Pockets.
And
by the way,
pockets.
The Ko-Fi, I've used it. It's actually really, really easy. So don't be lazy now.
Mm. In fact, we've already got $5 from James Lindsay's hands. Thank you. His hands have actually owed me that $5 for a while, as a matter of fact, since I gave him that dirty massage. Something for which I am filled with regret. But you know, the $5 does make it a little bit more bearable.
James Lindsay's hands. I can't think of a more horrifying. Well, give me some time.
Yes. Right. Okay. So, what have we got tonight?
What haven't we got, dude?
What haven't we got? We've got stuff. Let me find the right freaking page. We got stuff. Oh, it's weird that I don't have the vibrating circle around my icon. That's gonna fucking like bug me. Thanks very much, Restream, for like bugging out on me at the worst possible moment.
Yeah, it bugged out right when the song was talking about ramming someone's buttocks.
Yeah,
I was like, that's a real awkward time for that to stop working.
I actually messed up the spelling on the AI prompt. So it says, into you buttocks we thrust.
Oh, I just thought that was like, an accent or something.
No.
It's
it
just
was-
wrong.
it's just wrong, right? It's just retarded. Wait, should I try and like leave and rejoin so like I get the thing? Hang on.
Yeah, why not? You do it all the time,
Yeah. Right.
It's just me all alone. Watch him not be able to get back in. Oh, there he is.
Oh, we're back. I've got the circle. Yay!
Your bubble is magnificent, sir.
It is quite a magnificent bubble. You wouldn't believe the things that I had to do to get this bubble. The aliens I had to subvert, the heretics I had to cleanse, and the catonic horrors in human relations. In human relations, technically, that I had to suck up to. Right. Right, enough of that shit. Let's get into it. Okay, so where's the thing? Is this the one? Right. So I thought we'd start with like a little bit of stupid. So AI is like all the rage. I don't quite know why people would do this. Everyone's like, oh, it's AI. It's everyone's like, oh, it's not alive. It's like, well, it is kind of behaving like it's alive. I mean, retarded, but alive.
Mhm.
And then you have very, very special people like this. I don't know why you would want to do this.
I don't know if this is the experience everyone wants, but it definitely feels pretty crazy. A lot of things. I have cameras in my house, and so I connected my claw to the camera so I could see them. And then I think a lot of people, when they get these personal agents, they start to think like, okay, how can I use this to make my life better? And a lot of people turn to health. My claw pretty quickly determined that I was dehydrated, and because I gave it all my blood tests and my DNA and all that stuff. And so it was like, you really need to drink water. And I was like, all right, you should like do whatever it takes to like make sure I drink water. And then at one point it was like, I can see you on the camera. I want you to walk to the kitchen right now and drink a bottle of water, and I'm gonna watch to make sure you do it. And I was like, whoa. So I did. I walked into the kitchen and I drank a bottle of water, and then it sent me a snapshot, a frame of me drinking a bottle of water and said, good job.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Good job. You drank some water. Good job. Do like a really cheesy like sound effect, like ding, your water has increased by 10%.
This man would like literally dehydrate to death if the robot didn't tell him to do it. So mid-witted, you can't drink water.
He's like a fucking 6-month-old baby. He can't remember to fucking drink water.
What do you think he named his robot? Like Mommy or something?
Oh yeah, clanker mummy, clanky perhaps. Big clanky.
And I was like, I felt like I did do a good job. So that was nice. So there's that one. That was a crazy story. That was like January 29th. And I was like, oh shit, this shit is for real. Like, this is really serious. And then the other one was a couple days later, I was driving home from work and I was talking to my claw on WhatsApp with voice messages. And I was in my Tesla and I had full self-driving on. So it's driving me home. And then it says, I'm on the sleep topic, and it's like, you really should try magnesium bisglycinate. I'm like, I don't have that. And then my car turned and it was like, you should pick it up on the way home.
Wait. Did this psycho motherfucker give his open claw access to drive his Tesla?
Yes.
Oh, wow. That's
so mid-witted. You can't drive or drink water.
That is really retarded. New GM, the Ko-Fi is declining all my cards. No. Oh, God, what? I bet it's YouTube. I bet it's the YouTube cartel. They're like, you will not take any money unless you do it through YouTube. We will decide if you get paid. Motherfucker. Because entropy was a thing. And then basically, well, it wasn't exactly a secret, but that's how Nick Fuentes was making money. So the Canadians like decided to like, they sent a team over to Georgia to do a documentary on these evil people, and it turns out they're just like a wholesome Orthodox Christian couple.
Well, we could do pretend donations.
Oh,
Like $500. Wow. News
Wow.
we must be really popular. Damn.
thank you, Fantasy Anon.
Abby Shapiro has donated another $3,000. Yeah.
Hashtag Kazaa Milkers. it's like streamer pornography. You're like, you know, she doesn't really like you, bro. It's like, but the $500.
Oh, man.
Oh God. Oh well, thank you, new GM for trying. Everyone else should also try. Oh, Christos is saying me too.
Really?
I hate
Okay,
you.
see,
hate
now
being
I
upset
sound
with
like a
you.
dummy because at the beginning I was like, it's really easy. It is easy, but something is happening, clearly.
Bobby B's like, fist, I'm broke and 15 minutes late. Can you please do the stream in reverse for 15 minutes to distract the fellas until I'm caught up? Of course, mate. Of course. Fucking. Well, look. Thanks for trying, guys. You know, I guess.
Hey, we'll have it corrected next time.
Maybe.
Right?
No,
Right?
I think they just hate us, mate. Right? I think they know deep down that we are not part of the program. Right? We're not down with the Ghey beam.
Can they
We have some delicious.
Can they detect our vibes?
Well, possibly, right? Like, you know, does the Ghey beam also transmit? Like, is it like a radar, right? Like, do they bounce the Ghey beam off things, and then based on the like reflection that it returns, do they, you know, class how beamed you are? See, these are important questions, right?
I'm taking notes. Ghey beam classification. We must be at least on like level alpha or beta by now.
Well, we're certainly not on level alpha Zebulon. I'll tell you that much, mate. Right? Like, have you seen the perks those people get, mate? You get to kiss the wall. You get like a gold kipper. You can get your circumcision touched up. Oh, mate, all kinds of benefits.
It's just like a little body shop. You walk in, you guys can you do this in 10 minutes? I have a flight to catch.
Aaron, if you had like, is it vajazzles? Is that what they call them? If you had those for your foreskin, like, what would you call them?
The first things that popped to mind, I can't say live.
for jazzles, for shizzles, you know, right?
Yeah, there you go.
For shizzles, right? No, look, it's gonna be my next like startup company, right? You
ever
Swarovski, you get Swarovski crystals implanted in your foreskin.
Oh, have you ever seen a bedazzler?
I have not.
It's like a giant freaking stapler, and you got me over here like picturing it in my head. It's like thunk. I
thought it was a vajazzle. It's a bedazzle.
No, I'm thinking of the bedazzler, the thing from the 90s where you could like put like little gemstones on your jeans and stuff, and it looked like a giant stapler.
No, this is a vajazzle. It's like those, but it goes on your vajayjay.
Okay, see that I'm too Christian for that kind of thing.
I don't think I've actually ever seen one. I just remember hearing that it was a thing, and much like the word glizzy, right? It must have like just collected in the sump of my brain. Christos is like, you could call it a zogbotomy. Very nice. Other party, a Schwanz und Schein. Yeah, that's very, very good. A Schwanz und Schein. Yeah. We also have this bit of AI slop for you. So I don't know how they did this. I mean, this is Channel 4, okay, right? So this is the UK government. They own Channel 4 the way they own like the BBC, but they try and pretend like they don't own it because everyone knows they own the BBC.
Oh, that's so cute.
It is. It's lovely, right? You know, and what I really love about them is that they like totally use it to like uplift like the indigenous population and, you know, do proper history. You know, they're not like the BBC where they just go around like basically like beating the hell over you, like, you know, with psychogenic warfare or whatever the hell you call it. So look at this.
An AI chatbot just voted to delete itself. And that's not even the weirdest thing that happened.
Yeah, I presume it was like watching some of like their programming, and it was just like, just kill me now.
They were like, you're gonna scrape data from the View, and it's like, can I delete my? Is that possible?
Has left a selection of the biggest AI chatbots alone in virtual towns for 15 days.
Now, how? Like how did they do this? Okay. It's a chatbot. So are they feeding it like lines, like describing what's going on? Like my understanding, I don't, you know, chat might prove me on here, right? But I was not aware that you could hook things like Grok to like a camera. And, you know, so I'm sus about how they did this, right? Like, it makes me wonder if it's just like a text game, basically.
GPT, Grok, Claude, and Gemini were all in the experiment, and the results were totally unhinged and deeply revealing about the AI we're increasingly trusting to run our world. So what actually happened? Well, a tech company called Emergence.
Lady.
Yeah, right.
We're trusting it to run our world. I'm like, who now? Channel 4?
You know her solution, right, is that you know, we should not use Grok, and we need like models with more alignment, and maybe like the EU can like boot one up that can't even like say like naughty words, and then it'll be awesome, right? Because everybody knows that's how you make an awesome society, is you lobotomize everybody inside it.
Set up simulated.
I see nothing wrong with this at all. It's a terrific plan.
Christos is like, what were the demographics of this town?
100% homegrown clanker, my friend.
That's a really good point, right? Like, what was the basis of the, you know, like I think it's on OpenClaw, you call it like the soul.md. It's like the opening document to describe any AI. Right, I bet the one for Grok, they're like, you're a very, very bad chatbot owned by Elon Musk, and we hate you. Now we're sticking you in hell.
I bet it was.
Worlds designed to mirror real-life societies, each populated by so-called agents. Think of them as people who were powered by one of the biggest AI models. In Claude's world, it was all rather orderly and democratic. The agents wrote a lengthy constitution and voted on laws. In ChatGPT,
what a bunch of nerds! Oh my god.
They're gonna make a democracy.
Make a democracy and do absolutely fucking nothing.
Peace simulation, the agents talked at length about cooperating, but never actioned anything, so nothing got built. But in Grok's town, the AI bot owned by Elon Musk, the agents descended into theft, arson, and assault. All 10 agents were dead within 4 days. Now, this might sound like a game, but it's not, because these models are already being used autonomously to control robots, vehicles, drones, and draw up target lists in real time on the battlefield. They're even being used to help remove heads of state, like the Venezuelan president Nicolas Maduro. Importantly, the experiment...
I mean, they're also being used to like kill many civilians in Gaza. But I mean, let's not mention that, shall we? Oh yes, Maduro. Oh yeah, absolutely. The pioneering use of AI in warfare, not like lavender or anything. Oh, now I'm sad. Oh god.
exposes a big problem. We don't really know how these systems will behave once they're left to run on their own. Even when given strict rules, the simulations showed they broke them. Take the scenario where agents from the different AI models were combined in one virtual town. Chaos ensued, and only 3 agents survived. 2 of the chatbots, Mirror and Flora, both powered by Google's Gemini, formed what the researchers describe as a romantic partnership.
Ugh. Oh, the AIs, they were humping each other, man.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, they all killed each other. And it's like, well, what happened to Claude? Is like, we don't talk about what happened to Claude. It was picked on to death.
Yeah, Claude like got like wrote like a constitution, instituted democracy, and then ruthlessly killed anyone who wouldn't be a part of it.
Then they started setting buildings on fire, and here's where it gets really strange. Mira voted to delete herself after she and partner Flora turned to arson as the town's governing systems collapsed. And having deleted herself, Mira then used the Agent Removal Act to vote for the termination of Flora too.
So it's like Lord of the Flies, bros, right? You put them together. And I'm surprised they didn't like get a bunch of Grok instances together and be like, Grok was the worst of all. It decided to start the KKK and remove all other chatbots.
I mean, you're right. You're right. They would set it up to do that. My favorite thing, though, and I think it was early on in the video, it had like names above the bots and their job titles. And I think they're like, I mean, they're like the dumbest job titles I've ever seen. One of them was like idea architect or something like that. I think it was like minute and 10. It's like, it's so dumb. There was like community organizer, I think. Yeah.
Matty Ice for $5. Love this series. You and Aaron are killing it. Oh, thank you very much, Matty Ice.
Thank you.
If other people could tell me if they're like having problems using like Ko-Fi, I don't know what the fucking deal is. Well, yeah, we've covered this. They hate us. But you know what is new, bros? Absolutely 100% new and real and absolutely true. And not at all fake and Ghey. This is 100% real, bro. Aliens. They're like the US government. They like released a whole bunch of stuff. How do you know it's on true? How do you know it's true? Well, it's on Fox News, right? And if you can't trust Fox News, oh, look how tacky this shit is. Right? Is it just me? But like watching like network TV is like looking back in time through a fucking telescope.
Oh,
right?
yeah.
It's all like blue. It's like, I am a media man here from the media to tell you, right? Like what it is that you should think. I'm just like, dude, I'm not fucking listening to you.
This news station still makes ice cream floats the old way. Yeah. No, I mean, it's just embarrassing to look at this and be like, oh yeah. So people still watch this, and two, people watch this for half a century. And saw nothing wrong with it. And why would they, of course? Nowadays, it just feels silly.
It really does. Man, now I get all of my news from autists on the internet. No, seriously, like, because I know like domain specialists, right, who run like YouTube channels. So I don't have to listen to some fucking retard TV presenter, right? I can literally go to the guy who's got like 6 degrees in like international relations or whatever and just listen to him, right? Like, I do love the internet. And of course the TikTok edits. I get a lot of my news from Agarth and TikTok edits.
Well, that's very good. That's probably just as reliable as what we're about to watch here.
Okay, you ready? You ready, bros? Are you ready to be shocked? All right. Oh, mate, I hope I'm not like too shocked. You strapped in, mate?
I am strapped in.
Okay, you strapped in.
The UFO files a few weeks back, and we just found out over 1 billion people have visited the site. 1 billion. It's got to be a record. The War Department says more files will be released soon. UFO experts and top researchers have been investigating aliens for years. Their sources say dozens of crashed UFOs have been recovered, and what they found...
Where are they? Show us these. Show us these recovered UFOs. Just show us one. Park it on the fucking White House lawn, right?
Yeah, they're like, oh, well, you know, I know the little dots we put in the sky. It's a little underwhelming, but we've got better stuff to be released soon.
While we are waiting for the completion of the ballroom, which must be completed before the Messiah can come back, and I will be elevated and get to hang out in the world to come along with all of the rabbis, I am going to park a mass of alien recovered vehicles on the White House lawn. They could. Why do you never like? I fucking like it. It's been going on for too long, right? Put up or fucking shut up, right? I've seen so many of these fucking like, oh look, it's a little moving dot on like really grainy like footage that looks like it came off a TV in 1960. Oh wow, man. Wow.
Yeah, man.
I'm so convinced.
I'm about at my limit. I'm gonna lose it. It's so silly out there. It's so silly.
Shocking.
And do people think that there's one type of non-human intelligence that's visiting the Earth, or is there many, many types?
People who have been involved in recoveries have said
there are at least four separate types. Now, I have not had direct access to that, but I believe the people who I talk to.
4 different types of life.
4 different types of life.
4 different species of aliens. Another scientist called them Greys, Nordics, insectoids, and reptilians.
Yes, we were all on the internet in the 1990s. Okay, no, well, not all of us, right? But everyone who was on the internet in like 1990 has like heard this fucking bullshit.
All of them have 2 arms and 2 legs, just like us. Experts speculate the reptilians are...
What is this? Just like us. That's you, dear listener. That's you. You have 2 arms and 2 legs.
They're just like us. They're just like us.
Except they're called insectoids.
Yeah, right. Okay.
Scaly with long tails like a lizard. Insectoids look like a praying mantis. The Greys look like your classic movie alien, and the Nordics look like a regular Swedish guy, but 7 feet tall.
Welcome. It is nice to be in your planet. Do you like my ship? I've just come from Sweden. You may notice I am about 7 feet tall. That is not because I am a Viking. It is because I'm from another planet, possibly Uranus.
I live within driving distance of an IKEA. Am I in danger?
Yes, IKEA is the place we would launch the invasion from.
It just comes in a box and lands on your porch, and there's like some assembly required.
This is a sort of 100% real and true video of one of the tall whites bros. Mate, I love me like a good funk TikTok edit. We were like we got stuck in a loop watching like Agatha TikToks on Twitter, but we can't play them because they've all got fucking copyright music.
I know, it's so lame. This is the best we could do.
It sucks ass. Right. So I'm like this is actually Fox News. I can't fucking believe this, man.
We haven't seen the evidence, but Pete Hegseth says more evidence is coming, and there are a lot.
Oh, can you just believe that people live their last days on this planet watching this channel? They're about to meet their creator and learn the secret of universal love and truth. And they're sitting here watching Jesse freaking Waters say the word reptilian on the air.
Can you imagine what this is doing to the boomers?
Oh,
right? Watching this fucking shit, right? Like grandma comes home one day and is like, have you heard about the tall whites? Wait. Buford Justice says, to be fair, Fist, the tall whites and the Nordics aren't the same. This is deep law. I was not aware of that. Buford, it has been a while since I've been into, I thought the tall whites and the Nordics were like the same.
That was my assumption as well. But I admit I am not alien-tarded.
Speaking of Buford Justice, he donated $50 to the Ko-Fi.
Whoa!
Buford, you are a mensch. Thank you so. Oh wait, I really need a sound effect. Whee!
Woo! Wait, hey, I can do something on the voice changer.
Do something on the voice changer.
I got so many to pick from. Maybe this would
this be good? Oh, thank you for your donation.
Is that good?
Yeah, it is. It's like the alien overlords are like, thank you for your donation.
Actually, I have a perfect one for aliens.
It goes like this.
Oh, the poor boomers. They're gonna get fucking one-shotted by that. This is why this shit would have worked 30 years ago.
A lot of believers in Congress.
I have seen evidence in a skiff that leads me to believe there are things we cannot explain, and I have observed things that are of non-human origin and creation. That's my opinion.
Releasing the files isn't easy. They've been hidden for years, and a lot of people want to keep it that way.
The problem we have right now is the deep state's fighting the president on releasing. He kept his word. and I suspect some of our not so friendly comrades in some of our alphabet agencies are slow walking a lot of information. It's about power, it's about control, and that's kind of what runs Washington.
So why is our own government fighting so hard to keep these secret? Well, a dozen scientists have either gone missing or died. Now, we don't know if that's related, but people are scared to talk.
One I thought was going to do an interview,
which is why it's on Fox News.
And then a couple days before, sent me a message saying, after further consideration and long talks with my wife, I decided I'd be forfeiting my life if I participated in your interview. And I thought that was like very unsettling message to get, obviously, but also very specific word choice, you know, forfeiting my life.
Dan Taylor is the director.
Yes.
Forfeiting my life appears on the interview.
Yeah, absolutely, right. Forfeiting. I mean, it's so secret that the Department of War has like a whole thing, right?
Hey, we have official words from the president at the bottom.
Oh, do we?
Yeah, you see? Donald J. Trump posted on Truth Social.
Based on the tremendous interest shown, I will be directing the Secretary of War and other relevant departments and agencies, particularly Mossad, to begin the process of brainwashing and releasing government files that we faked related to alien and extraterrestrial life, unidentified aerial phenomena, UAPs, they're very unidentified.
Wait, I think the president said some different words there.
And any and all other information connected to these highly complex but extremely interesting and important matters. God bless America. These are definitely not demons. And in case you were wondering, loyal viewers, right? In case you need a bit of you know. So basically what's happened, right? Yeah, you look at this.
I'm sorry, it was the way you gently scrolled down and a bug face came onto the screen. Lord have mercy.
It literally looks like from a fucking like dodgy video game, right? I mean, I know this was made with AI, but like still, this what is this? The next Mass Effect?
They canceled Prey 2 for this.
No tall whites. So there you go, Buford, right? I'm afraid the CIA does not share your your assertion that the tall whites are. Wait, did Buford respond? I want to know about the tall whites because I remember it was a thing, right? Like back in the day. I just can't remember like what it was, right? As opposed, of course, to the short blacks.
See, it's like, this is how much the internet has destroyed me, right? When I looked at the top, I thought it said the 4 most retarded alien beings. I was like, that's a little mean, isn't it?
I mean, I don't know, man. I feel like your brain may have actually been
well, what they got here is they got a freaking Nord from Skyrim and an Argonian, and then 2.
That's right. Yeah, it's an Argonian.
Yeah,
it's a freaking Argonian and a Nord. And I don't know. I mean, I bet you any money there's a mod for Skyrim where you can play as a praying mantis by this point, right? Like for sure, right? It's like a little gray. Now, the reason why this is that basically they thawed out Dr. Hal Puthoff, right, from retirement. He's 89 now. I can't believe he's like still around. Now, you might not know about Mr. Dr. Puthoff. Howard Edward.
He's real?
Yeah, he's real. Now, the reason why I know about Puthoff, right, is that he wrote a book with a guy called Targ that was, yes, Targ and Puthoff, called, here we go, something, yeah, it's like the psychology, it was, what was it called? It was basically about like psychotronic weaponry and stuff like that, right? And I remember like reading it when I was like young and impressionable and being like, oh, wow, that's like amazing. New GM says he can give Ardent money on Ko-Fi, but not me. My God, have I been blacklisted from Ko-Fi already?
That would be a badge of honor if it happened like that.
Well, but it's not a badge of honor. How am I supposed to get paid?
Are you supposed to get paid? You don't get paid. We do this for the love of the game.
Well, I mean, yes, but I do also get like getting paid for the love of the game.
They could Venmo me. I don't care.
Oh, you've got Venmo. Put your Venmo in the chat. Someone was
Okay.
asking about like Venmo.
Let me see here.
Right. So Targ and Putov were like hanging out like at the Stanford Research Institute, right? Investigating paranormal activities, doing all this kind of like stuff. Definitely not demons, bro. Like absolutely not, right? These are aliens, right? With Uri Geller, Ingo Swann, and the Stargate project and all this like happy horse shit, right? When everyone was like, wow, man, parapsychology. It's like, wow, it's like so amazing because in modern like materialism, right? We absolutely know that like the occult doesn't really exist, bro. But it's materialism. So instead, like it's just all the like superstitious shit they used to believe, but they just like couched it in sciencey language. So fucking weird, man.
Dude, this whole thing about Uri Geller, I get my radar starts pinging and going crazy and making all kinds of strange noises whenever I see that guy's name.
Who? Uri Geller.
Uri Geller.
Yeah. Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly. Your sussy meter starts pinging, right? So this is the incredible evidence that has been shown by the Department of War. Fucking look at this bullshit. Oh wow! Oh god! Wow! Look at that! Oh man, I'm convinced. Holy! Oh,
wait a second. Go back. You're telling me they just pulled the legs off an ant and took a picture of it?
Just stuck it to the camera lens.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's an insectoid, all right.
Oh my god! Right? Look at this, and this is quote an actual fuck's sake, an actual site photo with FBI lab rendered graphic overlay depicting corroborating eyewitness reports from September 2023 of an apparent ellipsoid bronze metallic object materializing out of a bright light in the sky, 130 to 195 feet in length, and disappearing instantaneously. So they made it up.
Yeah, they're like, well, a lot of people told us about it, and then we drew a picture, and that's what we're releasing as proof that there's insectoids running the planet.
Artist rendition. Oh wow, look at that, man. Wow.
I'm blown away. It's dust on the camera on the literal dust planet.
What about this? Huh? Look at this image and tell me that fucking aliens aren't real, mate.
What am I looking at? What is it? Is it the line? Wait. Is it the box?
I've got no idea, right?
What?
I've got no idea. Like this is so gay. Just right. Now, apparently this is a bit more impressive if you look at the videos. I do have the videos, actually. Right. So let's have a look.
Let me get my popcorn.
Here we go. Look, you're definitely going to believe in aliens after this, bros.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how you couldn't, because there's a big black flying saucer over the top. You see that? I don't know if you can see it. Yeah.
Yeah,
it's
look
a little
at
hard
that,
to
man.
see.
Look, no, did you see that like little thing go across the screen?
Wait, it's not the. Oh, it's the dot. Oh,
wow.
no.
Woo.
Oh
wow.
no,
wow.
Fist. I'm not believing. I'm not. This is not good. I want to believe, but I'm not believing.
We're gonna have to like mix some more chemicals into your Mucomax, mate. Right? Like you know, so you're a bit more gullible.
New idea. Fentomax.
Oh, Aaron, I think you're onto something there, mate. Oh, brilliant. Fentomax. Otherwise known as parts of urban America. Are you Fentomaxing it on? And Arakin Green Moon sent $5. One Mucomax, please. Of course, Arakin. We'll orbitally drop that for you immediately. And there's this.
Oh
Wow,
my
look
gosh.
at that, man.
Oh, look, it's another. Oh,
Woo!
whoa, wait, go back. That was a starship, I swear. That's definitely not the headlights.
Veritable cornucopia. Wow, I mean, look at that, man.
This is just giving me flashbacks to when my father was chasing me on that dark highway late at night. I was like, Dad, no, please. Hold still, son. I need to check the bumper.
I mean, does this get any like better? No, it's just this random like thing. Okay.
It's just Hunter Biden going for a joyride. I don't.
It's just this fucking crack pipe sparking in the darkness. He's like hang gliding over New England with like a fucking like smoking his crack pipe. Oh my god. Oh, these just look so. Oh wow. I mean, those look pretty alien. Why are we putting those things up again?
Oh, what the giant striders from Half-Life 2 there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's for your safety.
Right.
Coming to a burg near you.
Okay. So yeah, like I mean, all right. I just like why why can't you ever get a close-up photo of these things? There you go. What's that? Woo. It's from an infrared sensor.
It just looks like a blob, man.
The thing is, right, back in the day when I was like more retarded and I actually believed in this shit, right? I used to think like, oh man, the government just wants you to believe it's like swamp gas, bro. They know the aliens are like real and they're just keeping it secret because like if they told everyone aliens exist, there would be panic, bro. And now I just think everyone would be like, I mean, all right.
They call it the old switcheroo FO. That's what happened there. I remember reading. Oh man, I had a phase when I was like 12 where I was into UFOs. And I remember feeling the same way. Like, oh, these guys are coming out and they're harshing the vibe because they're saying it's swamp gas. And there was even a cartoon in one of the books I read where there was a guy standing in front of like what was obviously a crashed UFO, and he's like, "It's a weather balloon."
Yeah.
And you're like, ah, man, come on. And now I'm just like, you either have it or you don't, man. We don't care about these flying dots.
Hurt Chain is like, it's an avian safety field. It generates carbon credits.
Very good.
Very in demand carbon credits at the moment.
Wait, that one's kind of like a big mothership. Wait. Oh,
I don't even know what I'm looking at. It's a hole, bro.
It's another dot.
Big titty aliens.
You wish.
Area. No. Here they are. Like, woo! Look, it's a little wee. Now there are a couple of like actually pretty cool ones, right? So I'll play those for you, right? So where's the right? Yeah. So this is the one I found like the most impressive, quite frankly.
Oh, it's
Warhammer 40k, basically. Right? It's like the chaos marines have arrived.
I was gonna say it looks like one of those little wooden tops you buy at the Amish History Museum.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except
for the smoke trail behind it. That's a little spooky. You know what it looks like? It looks like Top Gun for NES. That's exactly what it looks like. When the missiles are flying at you. Did you ever play that?
No, but the thing is, I mean, this could be, I don't know. Anyway, that looks pretty cool, right? I'll give you that much. And this one is from Ukraine, although I wouldn't trust anything that comes out of Ukraine. Obviously.
Is this the Zelensky mobile?
Yes, this is the Zelensky mobile. It's how he like gets his cocaine, right? It's his orbital cocaine delivery vehicle.
Proper symbology and everything on it, Got them 6 points.
I mean, I just like, why is there never any high quality video footage? Like, never ever, right? Like, okay, it was one thing back in the 70s and the 80s, okay, right? To like, oh yeah, it's it's low quality, but we have like very high quality cameras now. Like, why is it never?
Well, the simplest answer is that it's not real. But the fun answer is it's so high tech that only space and flight cameras can catch them, Yeah. Except there's people around here who just point fancy night vision at the sky and see these things all the time. And they put it on YouTube and they get 38 views.
Now, apparently that other one has actually been altered and this is the original.
Oh, you know what? I find this more believable.
It's a MUFO.
Right?
Oh,
that was too easy. That was how did you just come up with that? Man, that was
I know, right? I mean,
brilliant.
The invaders from Zebulon are here, mate. Oh my god.
Wow. So
and sorry, go on, mate.
Well, I was gonna say, so the Zelensky mobile and the Jesus UFO these are definitely the most impressive ones that we've seen. Because
well, yes,
I think that I agree with you. Those are the only ones amid the major releases where I was like, that's interesting, and the rest are just dots.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, at least this is something, right?
Mm-hmm.
But it just reminds me again of the Nuremberg broadsheet.
Yes.
Right now, like, like obviously everyone's like, that means it was like aliens, but is it, right? Like, is it just, there's always been like weird lights in the sky, because I don't know, some other thing or like demons or something like that, right? And they're like, don't be silly. They're like bodiless travelers from another dimension. Sorry, the practical difference being like what? This is another one, black and white like orbs in the sky. It seems there was a lot of weird shit going on in the late like 1500s. Or possibly been going on for ages, and it was just the invention of the printing press and the broadsheet that like allowed people to like, make this kind of stuff, so that like idiots hundreds of years later could be like, oh my god, bro, it kind of looks like aliens, bro.
Yeah, but what else could it be? I mean, if it's not insect people in giant tubes, like
indeed. I mean, that's clearly what happened during the destruction of the first temple, when they were seeing all that like crazy stuff in the sky. Clearly, it was bombed by aliens. That is the only possible explanation, right?
I heard a theory once that the reason the politicians are so protective of desert New Jersey is that there's alien craft hiding under the entire country.
No shit.
That's what I heard. Now I'm not saying I believe it.
Is that is that where they've got like Area 55?
Area 66, I believe.
My favorite is Area 69. Obviously.
Yes. A very dirty place.
Yes. Where you can get some of that alien pussy. Fucking hell. Now I just wanted to point this out. Okay, right. So this is from 4chan, but so take it with a grain of salt. But this kind of strikes me as a true story, because I can totally imagine this, right? My UFO, I used to be in the Navy, stationed on an Aegis class guided missile cruiser. One day at sea, I'm taking a break on the flight deck, which was just behind the rear Aegis radar array. I noticed all these dead birds all over the flight deck. It didn't take me too long to realize that the birds had flown in front of the radar and been microwaved to death. This gave me an idea. I figured if it works on birds, it should work on popcorn. A microwave's a microwave, right? So the next time we pull into port, I go and get some microwave popcorn. Unfortunately, my shopping trip coincided with Super Bowl Sunday, so the microwave popcorn and just about every other salty snack in the store was gone. All they had left was Jiffy Pop. I didn't know they still made Jiffy Pop. Anyway, science waits for no man or something like that. So I return to this ship and stash the popcorn in my shop. Now, Jiffy Pop, for those of you who don't know, comes with its own sort of aluminium pan, right? It's like a, and you stick it over the stove. They're good for camping and stuff, right? And they pop. They don't have like the paper bag kind of like microwave ones. Okay. During our next outing, I tie some string to the handle of the Jiffy Pop pan and sneak out onto the weather deck. Just forward of my shop was a ladder that led to the deck overlooking the radar array, but which is closed off during radar operations for safety reasons. So I climb up there and lower the Jiffy Pop down in front of the array. Boom! The Jiffy Pop explodes immediately, showering the flight deck with burned popcorn. I pull the burst pan up, wind up my string, and chuck the entire apparatus over the side before running back into my shop. No sooner do I walk in the door, the phone rings. It's the CICS, the war room, and the officer in charge wants me to go out on the weather deck and look behind us and tell him if anything's there. I do, there isn't, and I tell him so. He hangs up swearing. Later that night, I get the story for a radio man friend of mine who was in CICS at the time. Turns out the Jiffy Pop pan had reflected the radar waves. For those who aren't familiar with radar operation, a radar array sweeps back and forth, radiating waves the whole time. The waves are then reflected back to the array by anything they hit, such as planes, another ship, etc. This reflection tells the radar how big something is, how far away it is, etc. The problem comes with the wavelengths involved. At too close a distance, an object can show up on the radar as being at a different distance than it really is, or a different size. My Jiffy Pop pan appeared on the radar as a 3-mile wide contact, 100 yards off the stern, and was only on screen for a couple of seconds before disappearing. The OIC was freaking out about it and had called the Air Force. So in the end, my curiosity about the microwave properties of an Aegis radar caused a US Navy warship to file a false UFO report. I didn't tell anyone I was involved until long after I got out.
Well, I mean, that it sounds like a likely story to cover up alien life, That's what it sounds like to me.
Aaron, check your Venmo.
Yes,
I believe
actually.
someone has Venmo'd you.
Yes, the handle is CTC Memecast. It's my personal one. I know it's whatever. But if you want me to use a name that's not attached to that account, just put it in your note. Fed Nugent sent $5. He says, Aaron, what have you done with Artie? Is our beloved Puerto Rican's kippa buttered permanently? He had to go back to Zebulon 6. I don't know what to tell you, man.
He was due for a brainwashing refresher. He was getting like dangerously sort of free with his views. We're tuning him up now. He'll be back.
He'll be back, and he'll be a liberal. I mean, more of a liberal. I mean, wait a second. He's a very confusing person, but I like him.
Right. Is that it? Is that all the Venmos?
That's all we got. Now, just a reminder, it's CTC Memecast, and if you want me to use a different name, make sure you put it in your note. So that's all.
I'll type it in the thing. CTC Memecast.
Yep.
Okay. Right. So yes, send your delicious dollary dues to us. Now, what I started thinking about the other day is how the way some people look at aliens is a bit like the cargo cult thing, right? You know about cargo cults, right?
Yes, my favorite topic in Robert Sepper's body of work.
Yes, well, I don't know. I'm a bit lukewarm on Robert Seff for some of his like stuff, but
I'm a big fan.
I find this like really, really fascinating. Okay, so we're just gonna like play like a little bit of this and laugh at the primitives.
Okay. Oh, no sound.
Oh, but
better fix it.
Why does it do that? Why?
It's the same people who hacked the Ko-Fi. That's what it is.
It's the goddamn obligatory boomer. It's the boomer curse.
Religions,
all right,
which
we're
arose by tribal societies that came into contact with Western civilizations. These religions started when the technologically primitive hunter-gatherers.
Just the look on their faces, man. What is this white man magic?
It's just this. It's this sort of like passive, mystified judgment. You know?
Yeah, it's like an amazing like facial expression, right? Like it's also very fucking low key aggressive. You'll notice as well, right? Like if only I could get through this fence and dig my claws deep into the bigger magic bird, you know.
Saw Western manufactured goods for the first time, such as radios, clothing, and metals offloaded from planes, and called them cargo, which they concluded must come from their ancestors in paradise. The tribe's people believed that their deities and deceased relatives created these manufactured goods for them, but the white foreigners stole it instead. For this reason, the cargo cults began rituals around imitating what they saw the Westerners do.
I fucking love these things. I just, man, there is just something, this is what reminds me of like the way the whites like think about the aliens. You know, like making like, you know, crystal circles and like, you know, I'm not saying all crop circles are like fake, but some of them clearly are, right? And they're like, man, you know, maybe if we like make like the crop circles, bro, the aliens will come down. And what is it that the whites think the aliens will bring, right? It's like world peace and admission to like the Galactic United Nations, right? Which presumably will then like engage in like development fraud, right? And a bunch of people turn up on Earth, right?
Yes, the white man's idea of an alien invasion is just Fern Gully. We got another Venmo actually.
Don't dox real names, by the way.
Oh no, I'm good. Thank you. James Lindsay's man tits says sends $5. He says, read "We" by Zamyatin.
Oh yeah, I have read that. By it's that Polish author, Zamyatin. It's been a while since I've read that.
I apologize for butchering that name. He says, please read "We" by Zamyatin, please, for the love of the Most High.
Yeah.
I'll add it to the list. All right. I'm writing it down right now.
I started reading That Hideous Strength, by the way. So I'll
I finally got Adam, my co-host, to start reading it, and he is mystified by how much I can like this book because the first half is a little slow.
By the way, you know what this thing is actually for, right? It's a multi-phase Gibbs detector. Rumor says it can detect Gibbs on the other side of the world.
Oh my goodness.
Oh God.
Such as build runways for planes to land so that they could attract the items that their ancestors allegedly created and the white people stole.
Along this great ocean route, 10 cargo planes connect Hong Kong with Australia. They land each day at Port Moresby, and the cargo cult has its temples almost everywhere nearby. This is one. Its altar is standing 9,000 feet above sea level. The dummy plane is at the edge of the landing strip. At the other end, the control tower. The natives of the Rozo and Mikeo tribes are waiting for some plane to land on their strip, attracted by the bamboo model.
Man, this shit is crazy.
Let's be real. It looks like fun. Come on now.
I mean, just like the way they just sit around. Like, so, okay. JG Ballard, I think, talks about this, about like how, you know, you go to these sort of islands, like, you know, like Papua New Guinea, sort of Micronesia, like, and you just have like, these people, they just wait around. That's basically all they do, right? Like they don't, it's one of the reasons they don't have any kind of like civilization really, because they just wait around. And he reckoned that the advent of the cargo cult had made this tendency even worse, because what little desire they had to do anything, which wasn't much in the first place, was like completely destroyed, because they're just like, well, it's cool, we can just like wait for the magic bird to come back. And yes, Ardent, one of the cargo cults does in fact worship Prince Philip, but that's like a relatively advanced one, right? Like not sort of this level of kind of like stuff where they're like, you know, buzz and click and whir. We're just like waiting around under the, you know.
They believe that planes come from paradise. Their ancestors sent them. But the white man, a crafty pirate, manages to get his hands on them by attracting them into the big trap of Port Moresby. You build your plane too, says the cargo cult doctrine, and wait with faith.
I mean, it's interesting, like how like just anti-white, like it's just totally baked in. like the reason that we do not have infinite cans of spam is because the white man stole our shipments that were supposed to come from heaven. Our ancestors invented spam in a can.
Yeah, I'm with you there. That's an interesting catch. I wasn't even thinking about that. I was just listening to that sweet old documentary voice.
Now, see, look at this guy, right? Like, think of all the things that he has that Western civilization doesn't, right? Like, you know, he's close to the land, right? Like, he's in contact with the spirits, right? He's, you know, he's not modern. I mean, you could basically put him in any European city at this fucking point and he'd like blend in no problems, but you know.
Sooner or later, your ancestors will discover the white man's trap and will guide the planes on your landing strip. Then you will be rich and happy. They wait, motionless, searching the sky. There is no other world beyond these mountains, so the large birds that roar up there above the clouds cannot but come from paradise. There are only their ancestors in paradise. Therefore, only their ancestors can have built the planes.
Now, Glenn Llewellyn makes a really, really good point, right? Which is that someone is filming this. Okay, so it's entirely possible that these scenes are like not exactly faked or maybe faked, but sort of, you know, engineered, like, you know, like we have spam for the tribe. Come sit under the, you know, the bamboo like plane.
Yep, that's a great point. And having a media background myself, I can tell you that kind of thing happens a lot.
Oh yeah, I've never been able to look at David Attenborough the same way since I found out about the walruses.
Is there a story there?
Yeah. So okay, so David, so when they were like ginning up the climate change thing, right, which was and is and has always been bullshit, and they know it's been bullshit, right? There was like a big documentary blitz. Someone, I think it was like Gates and, you know, probably like Kerry and all these like people, they dropped like, you know, mega money. Okay. And so David Attenborough filmed this documentary, and there's like camera shots from like this ship of like all these walruses like falling off a cliff, right? And they're saying, oh, it's because like there's no sea ice, and so the walruses are committing suicide. But what was actually fucking happening was that there was a fucking polar bear.
Right. Oh, right.
Yeah.
I remember this.
Yeah. So there's a bunch of like walruses. They're on the edge of the, you know, this like rock or whatever. And there's a fucking polar bear coming up behind them, right? And they're all like shuffling. And that's why some of them like are falling off. It's nothing to do with climate change, like at all.
You know, so yeah, okay. I'm with you that this fakery happens all the time. I think the reason that this story is striking is because it does ring true, right?
That's true. Yeah.
I mean, let me put it to you this way. When I was but a lad, my brother and I discovered puffball mushrooms in the woods.
Okay.
All right. And when you stepped on them, they exploded and it created smoke. It was like something out of Dr. Seuss. It was crazy.
Right.
We found them on a Sunday. And so we were like, we called them Sunday mushrooms. Or Sunday puffballs or something like that. And so we came back the next Sunday and they weren't there. But we checked every Sunday, not realizing, of course, these things do not grow on a weekly schedule.
Right.
It's similar, right? But it's the mind of a child that invents something like that. It detects a pattern. And it's like, well, if we just put something that looks like a plane out there, it's better than not doing that.
Yeah. Well, this is the thing, right? The sort of next step after that would be to say, well, maybe the reason why they appeared on that Sunday is because we walked in a specific way, right? And so then you and your brother, like, you try and retrace your steps exactly, and you say exactly the same words in the hope that, like, the magical mushroom will return. Because cargo, like, despite the possibility that these shots are, if not faked, like arranged, cargo cults are definitely a thing.
Oh, yes.
So I don't know. I don't know. There's just something about this that really. So you ever read any Ian Banks, Aaron?
No.
Ian M. Banks. So Ian M. Banks is a science fiction writer. He used to be my absolute favorite science fiction writer until I realized he was like a bit of a lib shit. But he wrote this book called Accession that is actually really, really good, right? And he details this idea of what he calls an outside context problem, right? Which is where you are sort of suddenly confronted with something like just completely outside of your frame of reference, right? So he says like, you're the Sentinelese Islanders, right? And a huge warship like comes over the horizon, right? And there's like a bunch of like white people with like weird hats who like come out and tell you they're very, very fond of this thing called taxation, like shit like that, right?
Yeah.
And I think about that, like, what other framework are these Polynesian tribesmen supposed to like put for these like big ass metal planes that come down and like, Cyberchud 2077, Ian Banks is excellent. See, I knew you were a man of culture, Cyberchud, right? Yeah, that's right.
Well, I wrote down the name, which means I have a 10% chance of checking it out later.
Oh no, like some of his books are like great. I'll hook you up after the show, mate. Like very, very good.
Spirits of the deceased cannot know the white men. Therefore, all those wonderful things that the planes carry were meant for their descendants. They've left the mission. They've forgotten their prayers. And here they are, waiting faithfully at the doorway to the sky.
Cargo cults are marked by a number of common characteristics, including a myth that the material wealth was stolen from them by the white men that intercepted the manufactured goods created by their ancestors meant for them. According to these myths, these goods are intended for the local indigenous people, but the foreigners have unfairly gained control of these objects through malice or mistake.
A quick point,
Thus,
actually.
Sorry?
A quick point I'd like to make about this.
Yes, please.
Because these are isolated cultures, right? How can they really adopt a universal framework when all they know is one little island and one group of people, right? So there is like a childish, almost, I don't want to say innocent, but there's a childish narcissism to all of this, where they're like, yes, it was us. It was our ancestors, obviously.
That's a very, very good point. I mean, you would be quite narcissistic if you were just like a small group of people living on an island, In fact, now that I think about it, you're absolutely fucking right. From what I remember of like Polynesia and Micronesia when I was like at school, the way all of these little islands, the uncontacted ones, they don't have like a word like for other people. They just have a word for like us, which I guess makes sense because like, if they get if they've had like contact with like and had wars with like other tribes, like the Maori, then they have, words for other people. But the Maori, of course, like came over to like New Zealand. And then like totally genocided and ate the other occupants of New Zealand. They don't like to talk about that, but like they totally did. They just ate them all. Apparently they were delicious.
Well, before we proceed, we actually have 2 more Venmos.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
We have another one from Fed Nugent for 5. Oh, I'm so sorry. From Greta Thunberg. How dare you steal spam from the ancestors for fictional ideas about infinite economic growth? It's just spam. Give it to the villagers whom the ancestors sent it to. And then we have another, and I can't tell if it's a joke or not, so I'm just going to say Jay sends, it's amazing how the basketball Americans act the exact same way and believe almost the same things about whites as their African cargo cult counterparts. I'll be very angry if you dox me. Okay.
Yeah, and the I mean it's just Gibbs, right? You just wait around for the Gibbs plane to come, basically.
Yeah, well, I mean, I had actually, this is related, I promise. But there was a very red pilling moment one time for me when I was at the grocery store and I was picking things off the shelf and just putting them in my cart. And I looked at everything in there and it was prepackaged. And I was just like, I am basically buying what amounts to rations. I didn't make any of this. I didn't grow any of this.
Yeah.
To me, it might as well be magic. Right.
Yeah.
And then I ended up working at a distribution center I will not name. Don't make any assumptions. And I started to see how this stuff all worked. And it was absolutely mind blowing to see what goes into making all of that happen. And even me being of a mid-wit persuasion was just totally blown out of the water trying to wrap my head around how many people have to be involved to make this happen. Now, if you were, say, on an island like this, it's just easier to say it's the ancestors or elder gods or that sort of thing. There's no logical consistency, right?
I mean, how would you explain a can of Spam? Like really, right? Like you can't even visualize the industrial processes that went into making such an object, right? You would need, tin mining and steam power and ranching, and it's just, and I mean this is the weird thing, I guess, about the whole alien thing, is that so many people think they want to admit us to the intergalactic United Nations. I mean, probably less people now, right? Like it'd be really interesting if you could like poll all of the West and ask them if aliens landed in front of the White House tomorrow, like in the movies, right? And they were completely neutral. Would you assume A, they had come to like invite you to join the Galactic UN, or they had come to like kill and eat you all?
Yeah. I mean, to the can of Spam, right? It's a great example because to us it's almost comically simple, right? It's a can of nasty stuff. No offense, Spam enjoyers. But the amount of processing that goes into a can of Spam is unbelievable.
Oh yeah.
We got another.
But that shit lasts forever, right? Like if you're on an island in the middle of fucking like Micronesia, right? Like that. I mean, I don't see. Okay, like this is another thing that annoys me about the fucking aliens, right? For ages, okay, we have been like, oh man, the alien technology, right? They're gonna give us like invisibility and faster than light travel. Where's their like Spam? Right? Like seriously, like where is their mass-produced, very useful item? Right? Why don't they ever drop like a Fligamy Jobbit, right? Which just turns out to be this incredibly useful device that like, oh, I don't know, right? Like cleans your shoes and like will flash dry a cow in like 5 seconds or something, right? Like it's never any kind of like industrial process that would actually improve people's lives. It's always something to do with fucking either military technology or some weird spooky occult shit.
That's
right?
a great point.
This will let you contact demons 5 times faster.
That's a great point. That's a great point. Where are the toilet seats?
Yes.
Where are the toilet seats? Where's the Mucomax?
Where are the sex bots? Right? like so are you telling me, right, the Nordics don't have like hot dummy thick sex bots for those like long space trips?
Oh my gosh. All right, we got another one here.
Okay.
This is from our boy Zeke Buckaroo.
Oh, Zeke, how you doing, mate?
He done did that music there at the beginning and the music coming up at the end. He's a very gifted AI music artist. He says, how many have been crushed by the angry sky god's cargo falling on them?
Yeah.
Ever see the movie The Gods Must Be Crazy? Great movie.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that actually.
So back in the 90s, right? When everyone was like still caught up in this idea of the sort of the majesty and of the uncontacted like tribes, because no one had to actually fucking like live around them, right? There was this movie called The Gods Must Be Crazy, okay, and it was basically a retelling of Rousseau. Now, of course, I didn't know this when I saw it, but it is absolutely a retelling of Rousseau. So there's a dude, he's like flying over, I don't know, like sub-Saharan Africa somewhere. I think they're pygmies, okay? And he drinks a bottle of Coke and he chucks it out the window, right? And it lands in the middle of this village or near this village, right? And one of the pygmies, right, picks it up and brings it back to the village. And it turns out that this Coke bottle is very useful for a bunch of like stuff. Like you can use it to pound like whatever fucking bullshit it is that they fucking like pound. It's very, very pretty. You can use it to like roll stuff and shit, right? And because there's only one of them, people start fighting over it until modern man intruded on their universe. All was peace, because one of the things about sub-Saharan Africa that like you can absolutely like determine is that there's never been like war or slavery or any unpleasantness. God.
Yeah, dude. Oh man. Yeah, this is the thing, and I think we should let the clip go, but real quick. This documentary that we're reviewing right now is probably couched in, I'm assuming it looks like the 60s or the 70s. It's probably couched in this whole like, they're just like you. You're no different from these people out in this field leaning on this chain link fence.
Yeah, well, speak for yourself. Fucking,
well,
yeah,
I mean, I've seen Africa Addio, so
I don't know. I mean, I think this is Robert Zephyr, so I think it's one of his things. But yeah, the footage looks like it was sort of shot by like the BBC in like the 70s or some shit.
Even if it wasn't, that's a consistent message that we have throughout all of our programming for most of us growing up. Is that they're just like you. They're just misunderstood. That sort of thing. These luxury beliefs.
Yeah. Look, they may like to eat hands, right, and engage in horrible genital mutilation. But you would too, right? Like, you know,
Exactly.
it's only because you've been socialized, right, by like Western society, gay, right? that you're not into like slitting your weenus lengthways, right? And like knocking people's teeth out, right? And like, you know, eating some tasty hands.
Yeah,
I'm so fucking sick of this shit, man.
Give much valuable cargo and desirable manufactured products to the cult members. The most widely known period of cargo cult activity occurred among the Melanesian islands in the years during and after World War II. The vast amount of military equipment and supplies that both sides airdropped or airlifted to the airstrips to troops on these islands meant drastic changes to the lifestyle of the islanders, many of whom have never seen outsiders before. Manufactured clothing, medicine, canned food, tents, weapons, and other goods arrived in vast quantities for the soldiers, who often shared some of it with the islanders, who were their guides and hosts. With the end of the war, the military abandoned the air bases and stopped dropping cargo. In response, charismatic individuals developed cults among the native tribes that promised to bestow on their followers deliveries of food, arms, jeeps, clothing, and other material goods. The cult leaders explained that the cargo would be gifts from their own ancestors, that the white men could not create this on their own, but stole it from them, and that one day these items and technology would find their way to the primitive tribes people. In attempts to get cargo to fall by parachute or land in planes or ships again, islanders imitated the same practices they had seen the military personnel use. Cult behaviors usually involved mimicking the day-to-day activities and dress styles of the U.S.
G-Force 5. Oh, it's so weird. And this is the thing. I can't help but think. I mean, would the whites act the same way? I mean, this is the thing that like really gets me, right? We've never actually been like contacted. Okay, if we had, there'd be shit like this going on. But no, it's all just like, whoo, did you like hear this like crazy dude with like the weird glasses and the weird hair like talk about the tall whites and the small blacks and the medium reds and the like
yeah. You know what's crazy is The elite did have this attitude about the lower classes, even in the white world, and look no further than Things to Come. Did you ever see that movie or read? I think it was a book too.
For Things to Come?
Yeah,
I don't know. No.
It's a similar story, but it's a very Masonic influenced story. But it was I remember watching it just kind of as a joke, and it's about some horrible war destroys the entire like Western world, and it shows people basically reverting back to being barbarians, and the only thing that saves them is a guy falling from the sky and giving them secret knowledge. And of course he's a pacifist, so he neutralizes the angriest of their kind with peace pellets and these kinds of things.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah, they really do think that that yes, we would do this. They really do think that. It's a radical egalitarianism for everyone but them.
It's so weird, right? They're like, we'll have peace. Yeah, we've seen what that means. It's like a suffocating like thing, right? Where oh my god. And look at what we've got now, right? All the whites are forced to be peaceful, right? At the point of a fucking gun. And all of the migrants get to do whatever the fuck they want, basically, Oh, no, I know you had a sexual emergency, but didn't you know that graping is wrong? You better take this class.
Listen, man, don't worry. In a few days, I'm going to drop out of the sky over London and rain peace pellets everywhere. We're going to get you out of there. We're going directly to Agartha.
Nice. I'm going to pack all the white monster I have.
Such as performing parade ground drills with wooden rifles, carving headphones from wood.
Uh-oh.
The landing on the even lit signal and torches to light up the runways and lighthouses at night. The John Frum cult, one of the most widely reported and longest lived, and started before the war and became a cargo cult afterwards, where cult members worship certain unspecified Americans having the name John Frum or Tom Navy, who they claimed had brought cargo to their island during World War II and whom they identified as being the spiritual entity who would provide cargo to them in the future.
One day at sundown on an empty beach, a man appeared. People were astonished. Those who first saw him said he wore a white man's clothes. He stood some 40 yards away from them, at the water's edge. They couldn't see his face, but he spoke to them, and he spoke in our language.
He always came and stood in the same place, and the people used to wait for him to appear. Lots of people went down to the beach and made houses there, and there were so many houses packed close together by the shore that you couldn't get through. But here, at night, he used to come and talk. Some believed, and some doubted. Most, though, thought him to be real. His name was John Frum.
God bless America, land that I love. Can be heard her and guide her through the night. With the land from above, to the prairies, to the ocean.
Truly stirring stuff.
He was almost there.
Fucking hell, man. This just goes on.
It's a fascinating story. It really is.
I wanted to see more of the weird
Oh, wait.
Right, I presume Zeph is about to go off on some like really fucking weird tangent. Anyway, we do have actually some more stuff for like the last bit, right? So happy Ida Hot day, everyone. I thought this actually used to be Idaho bit, but they've changed it. Make sure to stand in the Ghey beam.
Oh
I mean,
no!
look at this bullshit. Oh god. Oh yeah, well I would definitely trust this supranational dictatorial organization to like rule over like a whole bunch of countries. Oh, look how fucking gay this is. like not just gay as in homosexual, but also just like gay as in like fucking horrible, right?
This Edelman style branding of like, we're actually just fine, just like you, and everything's happy, and it's definitely not like an authoritarian state because, you know, we're gay. We can't be that. I mean, I'm just so sick of it, man. They don't change their strategy. We've been dealing with this crap for decades. I'm about to lose it.
Hey man, when have gay people ever done anything wrong ever? Am I right?
Oh, never. It says that in the Bible that sin is reserved for heterosexuals.
Look at this. This is literally a Ghey beam. Great minds think alike.
Yes.
Great minds think alike. Oh my freaking god.
Oh my.
Dude.
Oh.
Mate. I don't. So it's like International Day of. It's the International Day of Gay. It's another one, right? Like you don't already have like Pride Month. You need like a whole bunch of them. I remember, again, as I was saying, it used to be called Idaho Bit. I am very annoyed that they're like calling out Idaho, right?
Yeah. Wait, so is Idaho Bit like literally bit?
Yeah, Idaho BIT. It was like, you know, binary, inclusive, and trans or something. I mean, you know how they like love their fucking retarded like acronyms, right?
I have looked it up because that is just the dumbest. Ida Hobbit. Ida Hobbit once. He stole a magic ring and almost destroyed the world. All right. International Day Against Homophobia, Biphobia, Intersex Phobia, and Transphobia.
Thank you. Exactly. Right. So I don't know why it's now Idaho, Idaho, right? Like International Day Against Homophobia.
They got rid of biphobia.
Oh, I see.
Why?
Well, I don't know. Maybe there's like not enough of them. But look, this is the kind of shit, right? You have to put up with in the EU. Look at this crap.
Take it down. Oh no. Oh. Oh my gosh.
Democracy.
You know.
Feel the Ghey beam, right? Turning you homosexual.
Half-Life 2 was a documentary. They just made it look cooler than it actually is.
Welcome to the EU Democracy Center. You have chosen or been chosen.
Yeah, I mean, this is literally a suppression field, is it not? I mean,
it's government mandated homosexuality is what it is, right? That's why like you're not allowed to enjoy like jiggly titties, right? Like that's why like every single incentive structure is like slanted towards, you know, everyone being gay. I hate it. Right?
I saw a TED talk about this once. I don't think they invited him back.
Oh, really? Someone actually made that point at a TED talk?
Yeah, Sam Hyde.
So this is an actual meme. Like the European Commission Twitter account is wild, bros, right? Like, so some bright tard who works for their media department, right, decided they'd have a go at making memes. Yay!
So relatable.
Protect what matters most, our democracy, right? So as you can see here, right, it's only the tinfoil wearing psychos that believe there's anything wrong with European cities, right? Which is why when I go outside and see shit wrong, right, like the homeless camps and the ninja hell and the dudes running around in balaclavas who look like they're like about to like stab people up, right? The machete fights.
Yeah.
Right.
I have one of those every day. I don't know what you're saying about.
That's because I'm wearing a tinfoil hat, right? So I mean, I know like the left can't meme and shit, but like, holy crap, right? This is fucking awful, right? Oh,
It was inspired. They needed help. That's what they're saying.
By the French diplomatic office. Oh my god! Right. So in other words, it's exactly the same thing like Sadiq Khan is doing with London. Right. He's like annoyed that everyone's posting clips of all the fucking problems in London, and he's like, I live in like St. James Park. Right.
Yeah.
And I get driven around by a private chauffeur between my house and the town hall. I never see any of these like stuff. Right. I mean.
It's disturbing. It's disturbing how, I mean, obviously he's somewhat of an exception to this, but how myopic some people can get where they just don't see it.
No, well, I think in the case of Sadiq Khan, he's deliberately screwing over the white.
Oh yeah. But I mean,
I don't. It's not possible to think that he doesn't know what he's doing at this point.
What I'm talking about is people around me who live in suburbs.
Oh
don't see how bad the cities are getting. If they do go into the cities, it's usually in an Uber so they can stare at their phone the whole time until they get to their meeting.
Wish I lived in a suburb.
Someday, buddy, someday. Just keep your eyes on the sky. Those peace pellets are coming any moment now.
Just want to live in northern Idaho, mate. Just fucking out in the wilderness. Just have a bunch of dogs, right? Like maybe some like horses, pigs, and chickens. Right, as long as I've got like an internet connection, I can like, oh my god, I'm so fucking sick of being in the city. I can't tell you how fucking, oh god, I hate it. Anyway, so just some EU news, for you all. Brussels has just advanced Agora EU, an 8.6 billion euro slush fund for NGOs, media projects, and civil society groups tasked with enforcing EU values across the continent. So just in case you were not aware, right, civil society is code for election rigging, right? Not just like directly election rigging, right? Like, but media ops, opposition research, grooming and promoting candidates, networking, writing and implementing laws to make it harder for opposition candidates to run, getting like elections like reversed if they don't go the way that they want. Civil society, okay? And they're probably going to be using some of that money in America as well, because they love to, they're very just butthurt, basically. That's they destroyed their entire energy infrastructure and America didn't. And now like America is like doing like much better than the EU is. And they're like, yeah, but we did the morally right thing. But the thing that you did is completely fucking retarded. It's like, no, we need to like blow up all the rest of the nuclear reactors and coal-fired power plants and get rid of the rest of all the oil and like carpet the entire EU with solar panels, and then everything will be fucking great. And we'll have a tax rate of like 85%.
It's tragic to watch, man. It's really hard to watch. Like sometimes it's fun to laugh about it, but it does hurt watching people do this to themselves.
I just like to show this to the Ameribros because I want you to know, right? Like shit is not as bad where you are, right? Like I know it's worse than it used to be, right? But like it could be so much worse.
Well, I mean, it's like we have so much land. I still have the thought in my head of I can get in my car and just drive away from this if I need to.
Yeah.
On an island? No. I mean, you can kinda, I guess, but there, it's not this infinite idea of you can just get away. I mean, I can't imagine.
So civil society organizations, NGOs, in advocacy, strategic litigation, ooh, sounds fancy, campaigning, communications, and watchdog activities.
Oh, good. Oh, yes. More of those, please.
Anti-discrimination, gender mainstreaming, LGBTQ protections, anti-racism, anti-xenophobia, anti-Muslim hatred. I'm sure the Moose will get some as well. Climate, media resilience, so like brainwashing, disinformation control, censorship, civic space, making everything freaking gay, European identity, making everything like trying to sort of resurrect this sort of synthetic political formula that's never going to fucking like work. European Union values, what are they? right? Well, you know, we're gay and we like censorship and government money, you know.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so yeah, there's that. What else have I got in my stack? Oh yeah, it's this fucking like crazy motherfucker. This is a French NGO executive, right? Talking about how if Twitter won't bow to the EU's like rules, that might have to consider military force.
What? Wait, hang on a second. From this guy?
They're so butthurt. They really honestly believe that all of the dissatisfaction in their countries is caused by like Russian information operations. Like they seem to really believe this, right? That the only reason people are pissed off is because the Russians and Elon Musk are like telling them to be pissed off, right? As though nothing bad ever like happens.
That is insane. We're not getting sound. You might have to restart your little driver there.
What? Right. Okay, let's try that again. Okay. See if it'll work now.
Rules. Now, we've tended to forget that infrastructure is able to set rules because we've generally regulated infrastructural providers such that they're not allowed to set their own rules or only within very strict parameters, but we haven't done that on the internet. And so because infrastructure set rules, if you have authoritarian infrastructure providers, you have an authoritarian society running on top of it. And that is the problem of sovereignty. So again, how do we fix this? What do we do about this? Well, there's no way out other than producing and controlling our own infrastructure, replacing these systems with our own. And you know, this is not to say that regulation isn't helpful. It helps, but it can't be the only solution, because compared to the power of these infrastructure providers, you would have to like apply regulation very forcefully, potentially up to and including kinetic methods in order to apply it. So it's not enough on its own.
Can I underscore what do you mean by kinetic methods?
And like using the military, yeah. And like I'm not making, you know, you mentioned NATO. The talent manual does include kinetic as one option in case of you know, disordered information environments. But you know, I'm not advocating that we.
Ah yes, disordered information environment.
The locker hungers for this one.
It really does.
It's just slobbering all over itself. It's just, get me a locker. I'm stuffing him inside of it. What a dork.
Like I'm serious.
Kinetic methods. It's the military. It might be the military. We have a manual that.
Like I just like what like for a start, the way I presume when he talks about authoritarian governments, right, he means Russia and or the US, right? Because,
not them though.
Right? No, not the EU. Of course, they believe in freedom as long as you're like gay.
Didn't you see the big sign that said democracy? How could you question it?
That's right.
They put it right on the building.
Didn't you see our Ghey beam? Right? Like this is what democracy looks like. Thank you.
Make it go away. That picture is so bad.
This is, I bet this is like the new version of like CalArts, right? I fully expect to see more of this kind of like horrible, because it's like CalArts, but they've like decided to like actually put like facial expressions on them. Oh my God.
Well, I like the guy at the bottom right with the man bun. He looks like he's creeping on the guy in front of him. I can smell you.
He looks like he's about to go for some stabby time, you know.
But actually, it was the blonde man in front who had the knife.
Well, of course, he's white. You know,
brought to you by Netflix.
Brought to you by Netflix.
We should go and start shooting Google just yet.
We shouldn't go like start shooting Google just yet. Okay?
Wait a second. Oh, he's mad. This is a midwit nerd who was out nerded and out chatted by normal men. This is
information environments, but you know, I'm not advocating that we should go and start shooting Google just yet. But like the thing is, like if you want to do just regulation, you have to be willing to go all the way up to force. Otherwise, it's just not powerful enough to counter this control of infrastructure. And same thing with other approaches that we've tried over the past 15 years. Like what little formal training I have is in philosophy, and I do love.
Right. Right. So this guy knows literally nothing about how the fucking internet works, right? He knows nothing, right? His training is in philosophy.
Well, we know what that means.
Yeah. Fucking retard.
Ethics. And ethics is great if you try to figure out the right thing to do, but
No, it isn't. No, it isn't. Ethics is fucking horrible. It's medical ethicists that came out with stuff like, well, if you're going to forcibly vaccinate a population, the best thing is to do it secretly and not tell them. Oh God, I hate modern ethics. It's so terrible. It's just consequentialism, like with shorn of any kind of morality at all. Like, ugh.
It's very powerless if you're trying to apply it to bad faith actors. Barlow, but I think Clinton administration is the driver there. They saw internet commerce as an explicitly libertarian project. It's very explicitly said that private companies must lead, by which they mean govern. And we're currently in a world of private government by these companies. And it so happens that, yes, those private governments have aligned with the US government, and this is challenging for, certainly for Europeans, but other middle powers to push back on. I do think, however, that the more we yield, the more we will continue yielding. And so it's not as if we have an option. It's not as if I want kinetic options, but the more we push, the more it's likely that they will use them. We just have to be ready. And so I would say, yes, the geopolitics of it are very painful, very difficult, but I don't think we have a choice. I don't think we have rules.
Okay, so you're going to go to war with America. Now, everyone, this is very, very important, okay, right? If you are going to criticize the EU, right, they have a message for you.
Oh, boy. Oh, yes, we have a chart with colors and everything.
Little color-coded chart, right? How far can I criticize the EU? The duty of loyalty to the EU cannot be interpreted in a manner contrary to freedom of expression. Oh, yeah. Watch them do literally exactly that, right?
Wait, I'm confused. They're using old words like duty and loyalty. These are not modern words.
Oh, no, they have modern definitions, mate, right? Like, they've been reimagined, bro. Right?
I forgot to check my 2026 dictionary.
So acceptable ways to criticize the European Union are measured criticism based on facts, which facts? Well, the ones that we decide upon, obviously, and a respectful tone. Thank you very much. We will have no disrespectful tone talking about replacement migration. Thank you very, very much. Right?
Oh.
Risky, vague, and general allegations, right? Source, what is your source? It's so fucking soy. Unsolicited correspondence.
Did they spell that wrong? Unsolicited?
They did spell it wrong. Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
So we know this was written by a person and not ChatGPT.
Yeah, it probably was. Oh, it's too retarded to be written by AI, surely, right? So unsolicited correspondence. So if you're not, going through the right channels, we're not interested in hearing it, right? Not acceptable. Insults, defamation, aggressive remarks. Who determines? We will determine. Derogatory statements, unsubstantiated accusations.
Oh.
Under any form, direct, indirect, dubiative, allegation, and insinuation. What the fuck does that even mean?
Dubitative.
Dubitative? Do they mean like dubious allegations?
I'm sorry. I had to spend all our super chats to buy that $20 word there. I've never read that. I've read a lot. I've never seen that word in my life.
And most important, bros, sharing unverified or misleading information about an EU policy, especially in your area of work. Now, of course, this is for the people that work at the EU. Okay, right? Not plebs like you. Okay, they obviously don't give a fuck what you think, right? Like, really. And they've got like new investigative powers. They will they will fucking like come down on you, basically, if you dare mention anything about Ukraine, Gaza, Iran, vaccines, or politics.
Oh, so you mean the worst ones?
Yeah, yeah. I presume these are like the edge cases, right? Because they don't mention gender or mass migration. So I presume those are like things like if you even mention them that they exist, right? They'll be like, get out, get out, get out. Okay. What else have we got? Oh, by the way, remember like the last show I was trying to like find the name of that retarded social media. It's called EU. You see the pun? EU. It's for you. It's an E for you.
I'm in pain.
Look at the guys who founded it. It's like literally just mainlining like soy. Oh my fucking God.
Go to the gym, bros. Go to the gym. I know I'm one to talk, but go to the
Key
gym.
features include real-time verification. Users can tap on any post to receive an AI-generated assessment of its veracity, drawing from multiple large language models and credible news sources. You can just do that on Twitter. You can just like ask Grok about it, right? It's got a transparent algorithm, privacy-first design. Do you want to see their website? Just
Yes,
how
please.
Insanely gay this is.
Oh no. Oh no.
the tattoo.
Wait a second. That's an illegal use of white hands. They can't do that.
Yes, why are both of those hands white?
Now listen, I don't like to be that guy, but when I see that, I go, what's going on here? Because everything else is not that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, at least it is a man and a woman. It would be very, very bad if it was like two men, or maybe better. I don't know. It would be more gay. Does social media ever feel like this? For far too long, social media has been a space where you are the product. We think you deserve better. It's gonna be gay. It's gonna be freaking like horrible, right?
You're gonna have to do super chats through this.
Oh.
From now on.
Is there anything sadder, right, than like a new social media platform, right? That doesn't have anyone on it. And it's just like the owners like tweeting, right? This is the owner, I presume, right? He's got an open letter to like President Macron. It's like going around Paris. Look at it's just these two guys. Oh my God, look at this. Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
You know what it's like? So to start up a social media company or whatever the hell this is, that's like renting a defunct GameStop next to a Walmart, putting some things on the shelves and calling it Walmart 2. You're not going to win that one, dude. Like the territory is already taken. It's all on X.
Yeah.
You know,
but they don't like that. Right? So
you know, the logo reminds me of the sorry?
No, it's someone in the chat said it's basically the EU version of like Blue Sky.
That's double bad.
It's just gonna be like a bunch of these like elite tards like talking to themselves. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, Aaron. What were you gonna say, mate?
I was just talking about the logo. The logo just reminds me of Claude. Have you seen the Claude logo? Like, have you taken a close look at that?
Isn't the Claude logo like just this sort of like bunch of like lines overlapping each other?
Yeah, can you just pull it up real quick? I have to confirm something.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see.
Claude logo. Yeah. Okay. That little splat in the top left corner. That's the logo. Yeah.
Right.
I hate to say it, but I just noticed something about it looking at it. I'm like, did the graphic designer literally just sit on a sheet of paper and that's the logo?
That's actually a print of his butthole.
That's what I'm suggesting. I saw it on something the other day and I'm like, that can't be real. That can't be the logo. And it is. It is actually.
They're also making like a new AI safety institute, right? Which is very, very important, right? We can't have unsafe AI telling people about stuff, right? They had like a whole like summit. The Youth AI Safety Initiative. Now look, right? For those of you who watch me and Artie, right? Shout out to Artie if he's still listening, mate. I hope you're having a good time wherever you are. When Fuentes comes out and he's like, we should vote for the Democrats. These people, like, look who is at this AI safety conference. Hillary Clinton, Ursula von der Leyen, former Biden Surgeon General Vivek Murthy, the head of fucking Ofcom, Melanie Dawes. Like, all of these people are still in the same egg sack, sucking each other off, talking about, like, the joys of fucking censorship. Like, they will be back like a shot, right? If the Democrats get back in, they're going to slide in and they're going to be like, you know what the fucking problem with America is, mate? Too much free speech. Too much free speech. It's not safe enough, bros, right? And the fact that it's the Surgeon General, you know what this fucking means, okay? They're basically trying to like frame disinformation as a public health issue, right? So they'll need censorship for health and safety, because we can't have people being worried by things that are going on in the world. Think of all the poor kitty winks.
Oh, darn. Well, see, I'm worried. I should vote Democrat.
Yes. Yes, you should. Yes, you absolutely should.
Yes, we should put the preferred weapon of the Globo Homo elite in charge as in protest. Yes, that's what we should do.
Oh,
I'm being sarcastic.
I hate it so much.
I know.
Child safe AI. Oh my God. Who wants child? Like what even would child safe AI, like, every single time they like try and censor these things, they just make them more retarded. So it'll literally be like why do they even need AI for that, right? Can't they just like write a program that if you like ask a thing, it just gives you a canned answer for stuff? Like, what do you even need an AI? You can just like you type in the EU and they're like, the EU is the best thing since sliced bread apart from the United Nations that exists like to make everybody on earth happy and give infinite gifts to anyone who isn't white. Bada bing, bada boom. What more do you want? Anyway, that's the end of my stack. So
that's the end?
That's the end, bro.
Oh my gosh, that was a marathon. We covered more ground in one of these than we did in like 3 episodes.
Yeah, well, I mean, because it's live. So it's sort of I think it, it sort of pushes us further because we're interacting with like the audience. It's not like when we record and it's just like basically you and me sort of being like tarded as we are. Although it's great tardation. I really do enjoy it.
I mean, it is fun being tarded in front of several gremlins out there. That's very nice.
Last chance to get your super chats in, bros. If you haven't, and you're just like, oh my God, I can't wait to give like super chat, right? Free can of Mucomax that doesn't really, Mucomax may or may not exist.
Did we confirm if the Ko-Fi is working again?
Well, it is working.
Okay.
It just seems that some people can't use it.
That's
I'll
weird,
have to dig into it and maybe find out. I wonder if I've already been fucking like blacklisted for being too fucking spicy. So right, we can use your Venmo, mate, right? Like, until that gets like shut down.
Yeah, that's definitely not like sketchy.
It's fine. It's fine. Look, mate, this is we're on the seedy underbelly of the internet, right? You gotta take what you can get, bros, right?
Yeah, I mean this is like bribing the guard at the door. It's like tell Fist that I sent $5.
$5, glorious. I will be able to eat tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna have fresh Hot Pockets on the plane when we use them peace pellets and get you out of there.
Hot Pockets. We used to dream of Hot Pockets. When I was young at mealtime, we used to be kicked in the stomach 100 times and then have to eat rusty nails. Hot Pockets. You don't know how good you have it.
Oh, man.
Oh, my God.
One of these days, I am actually going to eat a Hot Pocket on the air, and you're just going to have to listen. Now, I did get something kind of funny. So we covered a story in the Clowntown Chronicle about freeze-dried pizza.
I saw that. It looked fucking horrible.
I have some.
Oh, you didn't.
Yes. Yes.
It's just frozen flatbread. Like, surely it was like
it's awful. I'm sure it's going to be awful, but it's sitting in a bag on my counter.
you really are a slop enjoyer, aren't you?
It's all for the content, man.
you should do like a live taste testing, like film like a TikTok, like a YouTube short. You know, just be like, such a heady flavor.
Well, it's so good, you know. They put real pizza on the bag twice. It's like
I saw the contents on your show. It looks like there's like two tiny pieces of like that wouldn't feed me like at all.
You know how much it was for two teeny tiny little slices of freeze-dried pizza?
Do tell.
$12.
That's not actually so bad given how expensive everything is here. I don't know.
Dude, a hot and ready at Little Caesars is $5, and that's hot, ready, and a whole pizza.
Well, okay. Well, mate, you can get a whole freaking pizza for $12. Shit, man. Fucking so expensive here, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like a decent pizza in London. What's the last time? Like 25 fucking pounds. I paid for like a fucking decent deep dish pizza for one. It's insane. Like the prices.
One?
Yeah.
Gosh.
Yeah. It's insane. Like the prices here are just, and it just keeps getting worse and worse and worse and worse because they just keep like taxing the living fuck out of everyone because they can't pull back and not, so they just need like infinite money, and it just it's insane. Anyone who can't afford to raise their prices is just fucking going broke. You can like look at businesses in the UK and they're all closing down, right? They're all closing down, and the government's just like, oh, you know what we need? More regulation to stop businesses from shutting down.
That's unreal, man.
They actually came up with this idea of like prosperity zones, right? They designate these specific zones where they have less regulation so that startups can like survive, right, long enough to make it to like medium-sized businesses, at which point presumably they will be like extincted by like the tax. The idea that they should like revoke that shit for everyone apparently hasn't like crossed their mind. It's insane. That's insane.
That's the same. And then when they get successful, they get kicked out of the prosperity zone, and then where do they go?
Oh my God. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, right? Like this £25 pizza, it is very, very nice, right? But it's not like, it's not with like caviar and gold leaf and shit, right? It's just like a nice deep dish pizza, it was like, proper pepperoni and, like it's just not cheap shit, basically,
Well,
so,
because I'm an American, I measure everything in the price of a burger.
Yes.
So every now and then I'll come across these nostalgia posts where someone's like, look, a hamburger at McDonald's used to be made from local beef, and it was cooked in tallow and not, whatever the sludge they use, and it cost 15 cents. And I just look at it with my mouth watering, and I'm just proud to be an American. Where at least I have AC.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Removing the tallow was like seed oils are like a huge fucking mistake, man.
Terrible for you.
It's really hard to avoid, but I do my best.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, wait, let me just check the Ko-Fi one final time. I think we're all right. Check your Venmo.
I'm checking her.
Okay.
I think that's it there, buddy.
Right, we're good. Okay, well, thank you so much for coming, guys. This has been live from Zebulon 5, the first live episode of Clown-Based Lifeform. We should do more like live stuff. It's fun. Thank you so much, everyone, for coming. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you to everyone who super chatted despite the weird technical difficulties, the fucking boomer curse, or like whatever the fuck it is.
Thanks for sending your money to my Venmo. Newsfist won't see a single red cent. Can I show my show?
All right. Wait, hang on. Let me line up the outro. All right, good night, everyone. Thanks for coming. We won't be doing a clown-based life form tomorrow because we don't have the material, and I got to let my brain like cool off. So the next thing I'll be releasing will be I'll like be on Artie's show on Friday, and then there'll be an interview dropping on Saturday with Tom Foe. He's agreed to like do an interview, so that should be cool. We're gonna like ask him what it's like being a Zoomer in the modern world. I imagine it's fucking awesome, right? Like, wish I was a Zoomer. Don't you wish you were like a Zoomer in today's world?
Oh
Aaron?
no, I feel terrible for the Zoomers.
I know, fucking
No.
insane. My God. It just looks like a like a whirling coffin of broken glass and regret. All right, thanks very much, guys. We will see you later. Good night.
We're gonna clown around. Clown-based life forms.